Namaste. We will begin seated, sitting on the floor. You can sit on a pillow to make sure your spine is long and you're comfortable. And you just take this time to get into a sense of your body. Just begin to feel the sensations of your body. Make sure you're sitting comfortably. You want to make sure your sits bones are grounded onto the floor. Your spine is long. And with a few deep breaths, you're going to inhale and begin to bring your arms up by your ears and then down a few times. Always breathing in and out. Now I'm going to move into tabletop position to practice cat-cow. So you're on all fours now. The wrists are under the shoulders. The knees are under your hips. When you inhale, you're going to drop your lower belly. Bring your head forward. Exhale, tuck your tailbone. Let your belly pull in. Inhale again. And exhale. Dropping your head, looking at your belly. Inhaling in cat, dropping the belly and looking up. A few more rounds of cat-cow. In your next round of cat-cow, we're going to move right on into child's pose. Just resting your butt bones back onto your feet and letting your arms lay forward. Breathing deeply here. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. If you find that your butt bones can't reach your feet or it's uncomfortable, you can place a pillow between your butt and your feet. And then you get back into into child's pose. Just breathing in and out here. This is a resting pose. From child's pose, you're going to go back to tabletop. And from tabletop, we're going to go into down dog. So take your toes, tuck them, lift your hips up. And just take a moment to just stretch out here. And downward dog. It can be a rejuvenating pose. It can also be a resting pose. It can also be a warm-up pose. Right now we're using it as a warm-up pose. From here we're going to walk to the top of our mat to come into standing mountain pose, but briefly stopping to do a half fold. You inhale and just you can bend your knees if you're uncomfortable. Let your head dangle. You're just tweaking that spine there, just letting that spine get loose. And inhale into mountain pose. In mountain pose, the feet are firmly planted on the ground. Your tailbone is tucked under. Your arms are raised above your head, leaving space between your shoulders and your ears. And you can look up. I'm going to exhale into forward fold. If you find your hamstrings are tight in forward fold, you can bend your knees to make it a little more comfortable. And inhaling again, just on a little short vinyasa here to kind of wake the body up and energize you, moving and bending and flexing that spine. Inhaling again up into mountain pose. You can bend back a little bit into a light back bend if you like, and exhale down to forward fold. Remember, always bending from your hips. You want to hinge from the hips so you do not have any scrunching or crowding in your back. From here, we're going to do some side stretches. So you're going to bend your left knee, put your left arm on that knee, and let the right arm raise above your head, looking over to that right side. And switcheroo to the other side, bend the right knee, put the right arm on the right knee, and lift the left arm, looking to the left. Hopefully you feel that twist in your abdomen. From here, we're in forward fold, stepping back into lunge pose. With the right, with your left leg behind you, the right knee is bent. You want your bent knee over your ankle. And raise your arms, inhaling and exhaling here. Moving down to downward dog from here. You're on all fours, the hips are in the air. And just stretching out here a moment, because we're going to go into lunge again on the opposite side. Now the left knee is bent. The left knee is directly over the left ankle. Inhale the arms up, breathing in and out. From here, we're going to go to down dog. Your down dog should feel at this point just a tad bit easier, a little bit looser, a little more natural. And then into child's pose. Because from here, we are going to start to begin the relaxation part of this video. So enjoy child's pose, just breathing in and out. Now, I invite you to come onto your back. Bring both knees into your chest and just wiggle side to side, a little spinal massage here. This is knee to chest pose. You'll now want to stretch out your right foot, planting it to the ground, bending the left knee to your chest, and just doing some ankle circles with your ankle. Twirling your ankle around in one direction for a few breaths, and then the opposite direction. And now just exercise the legs a little bit. You want to bend your knee up and down, supporting your calf. And we'll switch sides. Again, bringing that right knee into the chest, making ankle circles. We're just continuing those ankle circles. And then flexing that leg, bending the knee, supporting either from your thigh or your calf. A few more times. The other side needs a little bit more attention. Now take those knees into your chest again and spinal massage once more time. We now move into reclining twist. So take your knees to the left side. Your head is turned to the right. Your arms are spread out in a T formation. You want to make sure your shoulders are on the ground. Breathing in and out here. You should feel a nice subtle twist in your abdomen here. This is a good pose for sciatica and a good pose for the digestive system. And it's also a good restorative pose. Just enjoy it, breathing in and out, and then slowly transitioning over to the opposite side. Again, keep your shoulders on the ground. Your knees are in one direction, the head is turned in the opposite direction. And you're simply breathing in and out here. Enjoying the stretch. Enjoying the moment. Alright, we're going to slowly begin to move into our next position here. It's going to be the legs up the wall pose. So find a wall, scoot your butt over to the wall, and lie down on your back with your buttocks touching the wall, and raise your feet up to hang onto the wall. Let your arms just rest. And again, this is another restorative pose. So close your eyes if you wish and just breathe in and out and enjoy this resting, rejuvenating pose. Another pose that's good for back pain. If your legs become tired in this pose or tingly, you can always lower them down a little bit. To come out of the pose, you lower your legs down onto the floor, turn to one side, and take one arm to lift your body up. You now find yourself lying on your back to prepare for Savasana or resting pose. In Savasana, you want to be comfortable. So if you're not comfortable lying flat on your back, grab a pillow, put a pillow under your knees or under your lower back. You can bend your knees. Just find a comfortable position. Grab a blanket to cover yourself and lay down and just be.